Hey guys, what's going on? Coming to you with another video. So some exciting news happened last week with the stock Planet 13. But before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the button down there. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers in the next couple days. Don't know if I'll hit it, but hopefully if you guys like this, just share it with someone else, hit the subscribe button. Much appreciated. It makes me want to keep doing things like this. So some really sweet news happened last week with Planet 13. The ticker is PLNHF. This is an OTC stock, so if you're in Webull, Robinhood, or some of the other, companies, you unfortunately won't be able to buy an OTC stock right now. So you got to be in Fidelity, Ameritrade, or something like that in order to TD Ameritrade to get into something like this. So before I get started, if this is your first time viewing my videos, I made a video on Planet 13, why I'm so bullish on it a couple weeks ago. I am really a growth investor. That's really what I enjoy buying stocks and what I enjoy doing and what I believe in. I'm not really a day trader or swing trader. I believe in long-term growth. And I feel like it's the best way to compound wealth. So Planet 13 was a spec stock when I started buying this. I feel like it's almost out of the spec area because they're growing, they're succeeding, they made it through what happened last year and everything like that. So it is an OTC stock, like I said. So when did I start buying this stock? I actually started buying it in the 160 range. So I bought it, I believe, 6 to 8 times between May of last year, and I stopped buying around September. So my average cost base now, I was actually averaging costing up the whole entire time I was buying this position because I just saw more good news, believed in it, really started digging into it, saw the management team, saw what they were doing. They were exceeding even somehow through what happened last year. Their drive out business increased a bazillion %. So they made it. So I'm like, all right, if they made it through this, they can make it through anything, in my opinion, being a small, newer company. So my average cost base is $2.20 now. So I might buy more, but I just want to see what goes on in the next couple of weeks with this stock and the market in general. So I've had this position for a while. This was a 2020 position I built. So basically why I'm so bullish on this company in general, when the feds legalize this, they'll get out of an OTC, they'll probably join something like the NASDAQ, and then they'll get, federal banking, they'll be able to get federal loans, federal banking. Like right now they can't get anything because it's not technically federally legal. So once they get the federal legalization, they're going to get so much more support and so much more ways to invest and grow and just boom. Like I have no doubt in my mind this company's going to do it. So I really want to get in this position, start a position before that even happens. So like I just said, the federal funding, insane upside, it links to basically that and that. So huge opportunity in the stock. I wouldn't make this your biggest position. It's still a little speculative and a lot of things can happen. And if this doesn't get federally legal, then we got issues and the stock's probably not going to keep growing. So just keep that in mind. Don't make this I wouldn't make this like a top 5 position of yours, in my opinion. I'd put it elsewhere, like my top 4 gross this year, something like that I make videos of weekly. If you haven't seen one, you can watch every week's progression of my top 4. There are my previous videos. So if you're interested, check that out. So recently the stock went nuts this week for a couple of reasons, actually 2 main reasons. Last week the stock went nuts for 2 main reasons. They actually raised 69 million Canadian dollars. So whatever that is in US dollars, that's a whole lot of money. So they raised 69 million Canadian dollars last week. They also leaked some pictures of their California and Orange County location being built. It just draws a lot of excitement. They do plan on launching and having that store open sometime in 2021. That's amazing. That's gonna just bring so much more sales. It's right next to Disneyland, I think they call it in California. So it's a couple miles away from that. It's a great location. We all know it's just a perfect location for a company like this. So, and also they plan on adding a ton more stores in the coming years. I think their projection is like 5 to 10 more stores in the next like 3 to 4 years, which is insane, especially if they're superstores or something like that. So also with this news recently, kind of recently, 4 more states legalized. You have Arizona, New Jersey, South Dakota, and Montana. They all legalized it in their states. So that just shows you the direction all these states are moving slowly. So that's good. Next 2 years, I really think this industry will be federally legal. I think there's insane growth, obviously, if it is federally legal. So I really want to position myself, at least a little position now. So if all this does come true, I have a position and I'm not like missing out. And, once Wall Street gets a hold of it and once, the big hedge funds get involved and all that, because they can't invest in this right now because it's an OTC. So just think about that. All these big hedge funds and stuff like that, they're going to be putting their money in this stuff because once it's all federally legal, like get in there before it, you have an advantage. Like you as an individual investor have an advantage. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. So, also once federally legal, right now, this company is in Nevada, so they can't ship their product or anything across state lines because it's not federally legal. So once it is federally legal, they can distribute, they have their own brands. They have like gummies, brownies, obviously the actual real stuff. So once it's federally legal, they can distribute to other distributors that aren't even them. So just their branding's already big and good. So this will just be insane when they can ship across state lines. So that's a big win. Like I just said, Orange County Superstore, it's 55,000 square feet. That's absolutely massive. That's like a big warehouse. That's probably like the size of like a Walmart, to be honest, or like a Costco. Like that's how big this place is. I do think in the future, in like 5 years, this company could be a $10 billion company. So if you look at the market cap right now, it's a complete steal. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. I believe the stock's floating around the $6 mark right now. So you could argue that's not a bad price to buy right now with all this good news that just came out, and just based on the way it's constantly just going up and up and up. I think in May it dropped down to like a little under $1, then it went to $1.20, then it went to $1.50, then it jumped back to, went up to $2, then back down to $1.50, and then, in September, I think it was at $3, so I liked what I saw, so I doubled down. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Last week, it had a 21% gain. So it went from like $4 or $5 to like $6 in a week, which is insane. So I'm glad I'm a shareholder in this. I really believe in this company. Depending on what happens this year with it being federally legal, and it depends if that party that has control of the House, Senate, and obviously presidency wants to move forward, how quick they want to do this. I mean, this stock could run really fast. So definitely bullish on it. I love it. Just, and that's all I got on this one. I'll keep you guys updated on any news, or if I add a position, like I said, I'll make a video if I buy something. Right now I haven't, but that's all I got. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you like this video or want more content like this, just make sure you share it to a friend, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. I'd be interested to hear it. So that's it. All right, peace.